Shalom, Kohola Imla Yahabashim Yahushai Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone Rule for teaching me this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, peace, love, and blessings. Kaya here back with another video. And this is gonna be just a quick little read through. And short elaboration, short breakdown, concerning Ecclesiastes, the first chapter. And I'm going to start at the subtitle where it says the futility of wisdom. Also, what it says in the NLT, the teacher speaks the futility of wisdom. All right. So, the book of Ecclesiastes, or Quahalath, which means the church, was written by King Solomon. All right. And it's just talking about, the wisdom and the proverbs that he gained in his reign as king. All right. So I just want to dive into this real quick, starting at verse 12. So Ecclesiastes, or Quahalath, chapter 1, verse 12, it says, I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem. And I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all the things that are done under heaven. This sore travail have God given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. In verse 14 in the NLT, it says, I observed everything going on under the sun, and really it is all meaningless, like chasing the wind. All right, now he's about to go into why he said that. Verse 15 in KJV, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. I communed with mine own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge. And I gave my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. And I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. All right. And around the time when I first came into the truth, I always remember that scripture. Okay. And much wisdom is much grief. No, and so having much knowledge, all right, it does grieve you. And King Solomon, well, he was a king that was, he was a wise king that was looking at, just day-to-day life, analyzing day-to-day life, why man does, the things that we do, why we do the things that we do, what are we living for? And the thing about wisdom, all right, you can really never get enough of it. All right, because once you find out the truth, there's a truth behind that truth, man. There's different compartments of it. And King Solomon, he was knowledgeable in many things, man. And in that knowledge, came the sorrow of it. All right. And one of the things that he was, knowledgeable about was that all of these things at some point in time come to an end. Because King Solomon, he knew death. He knew travail. He knew sorrow. All right. Then that's why he said what? And I give my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. In 17 in the NLT, it says, so I set out to learn everything from wisdom to madness and folly. But I learned firsthand that pursuing all this is like chasing the wind. Yeah, because what? You can never capture the wind, right? You could, chase the wind all day long, but you can never seize it. You can never hold it. It's the same exact thing with wisdom. All right. Notice how, wisdom in the scriptures is always compared to, flowing water or water. All right. You can't physically, like, you can't seize water within the palm of your hands. All right. You can't seize the wind within the palm of your hands and things of that nature, because what? It's always going to escape you. All right. So verse 18, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Yeah, because you know the reason behind everything. You know the reason behind everything. You know why things are the way that they are. You know by reason of experience. Okay. By reason of the teachers I was before you. And that's what he said, earlier on. Okay. Where he says what? I said to myself, look, I am wiser than any of the kings who ruled in Jerusalem before me. I have greater wisdom and knowledge than any of them. Okay. But he never said that they didn't have wisdom. He just knew more than them. And what? He applied their lives and their experiences unto his life and experiences. He learned from them. He just knew more than them. And that's how every generation is. We know more than, our forefathers. We know more than the prophets before us. Okay, because we're living in times now. Hell, we are our forefathers and the prophets before us. Okay? So we know more now today than yesterday. Okay? But yeah, that was really the point on that. I just thought it was a beautiful short read and things of that nature, and just talking about how you know you can never measure wisdom because wisdom is boundless. All right, and King Solomon in his glory and all that he knew, even he, what I'm saying, committed wickedness toward the end of his life, by serving other gods through his many women. Okay. So with that being said, Lord's willing, this is edifying. Shalom.